Cause I don't give a fuck what you say. Yeah, I'ma do shit my way. So you can go kick rocks, I'ma stack bricks up, build what I want to make.
Yo, I got a lot of shit to say, so I'ma do this every day. I'll be writing things until I'm fucking buried in my grave. 6 feet deep under, but my body won't decay. Cause my messages are timeless, so they'll put them on display. Oh yeah, I rap with a certainty, I have a sense of urgency. A message for eternity, for everyone internally. I had some people burning me, but now they fucking learn to see I ain't the one to fuck with, now they looking nervously. And I don't really care what you think of me respectfully. You can kick rocks if you think you're fucking better, see. I will outwork you, turn you to an enemy. Hurt you so bad that you're gonna need some therapy. I got the motherfucking recipe. I've been cooking up hits, I'ma leave a legacy. You'll be looking small when you're standing right next to me. I'm 5'10", bitch, but I'm 10 feet next to me.
I don't give a fuck what you say. Yeah, I'ma do shit my way. So you can go kick rocks, I'ma stack bricks up, build what I want to make. Cause I don't give a fuck what you say. Yeah, I'ma do shit my way. So you can go kick rocks, I'ma stack bricks up.
Now, I've got a problem. First of all, this is one of my problems. They parked a big ass, whatever you call these things, Deliveries at the bottom of the store, so I have to carry that whole thing up. It's a couple of 100 kilos, so we'll see if I manage. But that's not the big problem. The big problem is this. These are our orders which have not managed to ship yet for various reasons. Most of them, it is that we have all of these things that they've ordered on order, but the manufacturer hasn't been able to send them to us yet because of various issues. Previously, I've always thought that this is because the manufacturer is bad with stock keep, etc. And it's a little bit of that. But lately, in the last couple of weeks or so, I've gotten a deeper dive into the thing of customs clearance and deliveries, and it's a mess. Now, I have talked about this bag quite a lot before. It's our Palmu rope bag. It's a rope bag that's completely square that allows you to put a lot of rope into it and you can stack them on top of each other. This was meant to come in to our store at the beginning of June. It's now the beginning of July, so it's around a month delayed. Or like 10th of June was kind of when it was meant to come, and it's now the 3rd of July. And this is because it's been to Poland and it's made some custom clearances, etc, etc. And now we're just waiting for it to be sent here. But it's a super frustrating process because it seems as if they take all of the containers that they receive, they put them in some kind of line of customs clearance, and I'm sure there's a lot of like corruption and bribery, etc. going on, because you can probably pay to get your container fast-tracked if you're a large company like that. We can't. We don't have that budget, so we're stuck waiting for them to clear it. So we're gonna now hop in and check where it's at. And when you mess up on something, because at the end of the day, I'm the one who's responsible for that. I should have had it planned better, etc. But when you're messing up things like that, you have to take responsibility and you have to own it. So we're gonna send now, we're gonna do like any good Swede does, and we're gonna apologize. So we're gonna send out this mail that I just typed up in Google, and that we're gonna send out to all of the people who have placed pre-orders on the bag. It's gonna say, first of all, I would like to apologize for the delay in getting the Palmu bags to you. We're about a month later than anticipated, and this is our first batch of bags, and we have swiftly learned about the unpredictability of custom clearance times. The bags arrived in the EU on the 11th of June and have been on hold in Poland since then. However, on 29th of June, it was loaded onto the line and should be clearing customs this week. I sincerely apologize for the delay here and appreciate your patience. Once it gets to us, we will get all the orders shipped out in the same day. On a positive note, despite no official launch yet, we've had tremendous interest from around the world. We also have had a few bags that testers in Sweden have actively been using for 6 months, and they're still looking pretty much new. We're also testing smaller 7-liter version of the bag at the moment, which has been popular amongst testers. I will officially announce the bags on Monday the 8th and hoping to get them shipped out shortly after. Attaching a folder with everything you needed for the website and social media here. Again, sincere apologies for the delay and hiccup on our first launch here, and we appreciate the patience. Any questions, please let me know. So what I'm doing there is a couple of things. First of all, I'm taking responsibility for it and apologizing, which I think people appreciate. Manufacturers typically don't do that. They're like, yeah, they're delayed, that's it. So that's that. Also, I'm using the thing, I'm appreciating the patience. That's a little bit of a hack. Just saying sorry and thank you, or just saying sorry is not the best tactic. Saying I appreciate the patience, that means makes them feel like, yeah, I'm a patient person. I'm good. This is all fine. I'm patient. I have patience, and they're thanking me for the patience. We're all good. So I'm not gonna send that out to all of the retailers which have pre-ordered this, which is a little bit annoying. But this is also a pretty good example of why it was good to just launch this in the EU to begin with. And yeah, then I'm gonna see if I can get a hold of customs in Poland and see if I can send them some vodka or something to speed this up. Okay, so now on to my other pickle, which is that I have this big ass, see if you can see it from here, this thing, and it's this big ass delivery, and I think this is shells for the new location that we're gonna have, but it's raining, so it's raining in, and this is almost 100 kilos, so I don't know how I'm gonna get it up there. Yeah, I'm not moving that for sure. So what I'm thinking I'm gonna do is it's okay if it gets wet, I guess. I'm gonna have to get them all unpacked, and then I'm gonna have to shove them in the store somewhere, because we still have to use this space for another month before we move into the new location. So we'll have to deal with it that way. And the thing is, I'm not sure if you can see, but I'm wearing Birkenstocks. Super good shoes, but not for this rainy weather. So I will have a wet socks, which was one of the worst things you can have on a summer day like this. Yeah, random stuff. Okay, we'll see how it goes. Okay, what you didn't see was me get all wet when I was trying to unload that box. So what we're gonna do now is we have this space outside that we're gonna unlock, and we're gonna be shoving all of those shelves in there. We have put all the stuff in there for now that we're gonna be using for the move later. It's like a little weird ass room that we have out here. Yeah, it's a mess. So we have a lot of displays, etc. So see how much stuff we can fit in here. I had to change because you didn't see that, but I got all wet. The Swedish summer weather definitely took a turn for the worse. I'm not sure if you can see, but it's pouring down. Now we're gonna do some emails, and it's 3 o'clock now. We're gonna do some emails, probably gonna take an hour. Then we're gonna see if we can edit a YouTube video. Then I'm meeting up with my brother actually to go visit my grandma, who's in like a care home type of thing. But yeah, that is what it is. Now we're gonna get to the daily email. These emails never stop coming. Like regardless, they just continue. So we're gonna make sure to get those done. That's the key to good service, is to answer as quickly as possible.
Hold me close till I get up. Time is barely on our side. I don't wanna waste what's left. The storms we chase are leading us, and love is all we'll ever trust. Yeah, no, I don't wanna waste what's left. And on we'll go, through the wastelands, through the highways, till my shadow turns to sun rays. And on we'll go, through the wastelands, through the highways, and on we'll go.
Okay, we're back home. It's a little bit messy in here, but that is what it is. I have gone through a whole day. I'm not sure how much I showed you. I picked up my brother and visited my grandma at the home she's in. Like, if you noticed, I show a lot of my daily stuff on YouTube, but it's mostly the business related stuff. It's not that much personal stuff, and when it is, maybe it's a little bit of like me doing something with my roommates or something along those lines, but it's never really anything incredibly personal. I think there's quite a good balance of like showing almost everything that I do. Like, you're still in my bedroom watching me do random stuff, but it's not really, you know, detailed in regards to what's super and deeply personal. So I think that's quite a good mix. Now we're gonna finish editing this YouTube video, and then we're gonna get to coding. I have my standard meal here for when I don't bother meal prepping, together with the cocktail of You'll Never Get Sick. So let's get those things down and continue the work.
fueled by them to see the horizon, turn us to thousands.
Okay, the evening is nearing the end. I worked a little bit on Venture Pals. This is a dark, weird image. Maybe it will be better when I turn this on. I've worked a little bit on Venture Pals. I tried to set up the voice message thing. I can't really get it to work right now. I'm struggling with app or phone access to the microphone, which is a little bit annoying because I know it shouldn't be a major issue, but for some reason there's a hiccup between the dependencies of different packages that I'm using in Flutter. So we're gonna pause Venture Pals for tonight. If you haven't checked it out, by the way, it's a great app. It's linked down below. And now for my other project, we have actually submitted a build of a Sprint 3, which is where all this sound coming from, which is not the final sprint, but it's one of the final sprints of the app, or one of the later sprints of the app. So now I'm gonna show you how I go through reviewing these features and finding some kind of bugs, and I'm gonna do that on my actual phone because on the phone you get the real feeling of what the app is like, how you interact with it, etc. So I'm gonna show you how I go through that process. We are in the home office now. My latest problem is that I do get this to play. Testing. Not sure if you hear that through the microphone, but it does work. I'm just not getting the layout to work. I want the layout to be a wide bar where you have this play or pause button, and then it's a little sliding progress bar. But oh well, that is what it is. We're gonna terminate this app now, and we're gonna close this down, and we're gonna close this folder, and we're gonna open a new folder that is in the side of the developer. This one we're gonna open, and we're gonna run this one. So now this is gonna take a little bit of time, so I'll be right back when this has run. Here we are at the enter screen of this app that I'm working on currently. This is old name, old logo, all that stuff's gonna change, but we're just working on this, and I'm keeping it here just to save it for YouTube. So what we're gonna be doing now is reviewing it, and I'm gonna show you how I do that process. So for that we have this Airtable thing where we have then Sprint 7 to be added. I think here, for example, we've seen some stuff added, etc, etc. But how I'll then do this is that I'll start from the beginning. So I'll press a create account. We'll do, for example, email, and we'll do Herman. Now you're all seeing my email, but if you want to email me, feel free. And then we'll do a password. A random one. That's the one that I always use for YouTube tutorials. And then we go to this. So that works fine. There's no weird with animation. We'll test this out. Herman Palmgren. We'll see if I can continue anyway. No, it's asking for the phone number. So we'll go. Actually, let's try first if it works with the text. Continue. No, it needs to be a valid phone number. Good, that validation works. Address, we'll just take Sweden. Continue. Perfect, so that all works great. What I don't like here though is that for this we shouldn't have the bar. So I'm gonna go here, for example, and I'm gonna add from onboarding. Remove home bar from onboarding. And then we're gonna add that there, and then we're gonna say description. And on onboarding, like so. But yeah, that from here we can see this will work and look good. See if the function works. So we're uploading, we get that nice animation, all good, and we're seeing that it's been updated. So this function works. We can also choose gain access to the camera, allow full access, and we can do that. So that's perfect. Continue. Then we get to this page, looks perfect. We can go home, or we can set up a class. So if we go to home, we have a null check operator that's used on a null value. So we have to figure out what that is. We can actually go here and we can figure out what specific part is causing this error. So I guess this isn't that this is the user hasn't been signed in straight away, and then yeah, that will work after. So we need to change that for new users. That's a bug. Await users to, or await navigating So that's the error there, is that you're navigating to a new page without pushing the past context, and therefore, since it's relying on a provider and we haven't established that provider yet, it's not redoing that and pushing it. So that's why it doesn't work until you rebuild the app. And now here we need a builder that says welcome to room. We don't really have that. We should have that when there are no classes. Signed in. Value on. Yeah, so you kind of get the idea. I'll just go through this, go through the entire app like this. For example, here we're gonna call this no classes error builder, empty builder, sorry. Sweet. And these are the types of things which are you don't catch during production as much, because you're not really gonna be stuck in these states for too long. So if you for any reason get through this, then you're not going to be stuck in a situation like this. You're going to create a class, etc. So you kind of find out that the more you go through these types of features, they're the ones you're going to find errors in. We can go to notifications, that works well. We can go to tasks, also good. We have no tasks for now, as we're not part of any classes, so that works fine. Classes, we can create a new class, works okay. Change password, all those things seem to work. Obviously, I'll dive into more detail, but this is kind of how I approach the error messaging, or not the error messaging, but like finding errors, and then we can put this all into a sprint, and then I'll just get going with this next sprint and get those features done. So that's kind of my process. That's how I do it. Obviously, everyone can do it differently. I prefer to do it on the phone, since that gives a little bit more real feeling, but I also figured that I won't be able to show it on video. And then alright, so I'm not going to continue waffling on much longer about this. You kind of see the process, you kind of see that. So today was a pretty good day. We reached out to people about the bags. We had a good day in Arbeidsprediken. We edited a YouTube video. We got some Venture Pals work done, even though that's not finished. We're making some progress. We did some into the other project that I'm having. We looked into some of the errors, etc. So pretty decent day. Tomorrow it's gonna switch completely in this vlog, if it's even gonna be a vlog, but we're gonna be going over social media for small businesses and how I run social media for the small businesses that I'm responsible for. So that's gonna be quite an exciting vlog. If you like these types of videos, then feel free to subscribe down below. It's completely free of charge and it makes me very happy. And I will see you in the next one. Peace.